She has an unrivaled knowledge of science and medicine in Scotland and started her career in pharmaceutical management aged just 22, with an arts degree and an O-level in chemistry. Now, as Scotland Director of the Association of the British Pharmaceutical Industry, Alison Culpan is aiming to attract young women to follow in her footsteps and discover how science shapes the world and revolutionises the drugs industry. She has two main priorities in this role. I want the public and politicians to understand how industry helps the NHS afford new medicines, she said. I'm also on a mission to get more young people and especially girls into science and changing our approach, as it's currently all facts and no fun. Her own experience in pharmaceuticals over more than 3 decades started as sales representative with an American pharmaceutical company. Just 3 months later she was poached by ICI as a dental sales representative, then the second biggest company in the UK. The work offered was really interesting with an excellent chance of progressing, and I stayed for 16 years. She moved into management with the company aged just 22, an appointment controversial enough for HR to rush through while the CEO was on holiday. Some old buffers thought my appointment would cause the share prices to plunge. She says I was the third woman to be employed at that level and the other two were scientists while I was young, with my arts degree and chemistry O-level. When the CEO returned he told me I'd been sneaked past him, and that I was to behave myself. The industry is far more enlightened now, but then the assumption was that if you were young and married you'd soon leave to have a family. More than once I was told I was stealing a man's job. She didn't rise to the bait, preferring instead to let her work speak for itself. ICI became Zeneca, where Alison took up the challenging opportunity of completing a law degree, funded by the company, while working full-time. This law/politics/pharma background made her unique, and when the Scottish Parliament reconvened in 1999, she moved into a government affairs role for the company. She was headhunted by SmithKline Beecham for the same role, enticed by its important footprint in Scotland. Becoming Director of Global Issues in 2014, she worked with WHO to bring healthcare to different parts of Africa through an innovative communication scheme. That experience underlined my ability to support scientists. She says I may not have the skills to do their jobs, but I know how to help them. She joined ABP 2 years ago, conscious of the challenge in making young people aware of the wide variety of careers in the industry. It's easy with primary children, she says. Watch them enjoying the Bodyworks exhibition at Glasgow Science Centre and how engrossed they are in finding out how everything war. For more on this story, visit the news article link.